Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609. Everybody was dedicated to the first responders, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you. Thanks. We are the live show Monday through Friday, and it's Thursday. Laura Ocean will be joining us in about 5 minutes. So, you know what I say? It's showtime. That's Dino Manzella from Seventh Heaven making that great intro. Guys, what a day. It's beautiful. The sun is shining. It's Thursday, June 27th, and it's time for me and Laura Ocean. Laura will be joining us in a few minutes. She's just downstairs getting some last-minute stuff. So I want to thank you guys for joining us. Let's get right to our sponsors. That's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Norridge, Plains, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and Mesa, Arizona, folks. And this Saturday, Ace will be celebrating 100 years. Congratulations to Ace Hardware, 100-year anniversary. And this Saturday on the 29th, you go to the Norridge location over there on Cumberland and Lawrence, and they'll be grilling some great food. So make sure you go down there, taste some great morsels, and go inside there and say, hey, grill your Ace off and get $20 off any grill purchase. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. And Ace has been helping neighbors for many, many years, man. And the good thing about it, folks, they got a lot of special deals for the 100th anniversary. So check it out, our good friends from Ace Hardware. And if you're looking for real estate buying needs, you're selling your house, one-stop shop with our good friend Mary Grievous, folks. That's right, Mary Grievous, perfect real estate professional, whether you're putting a house on the market, looking for your dream home, give her a call today. She's available to buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, and expired listings. Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Give Mary a call at 630-688-1725 or go to Mary Grievous at starkre.com. And folks, let's not forget that Mary Grievous is also involved with Seventh Heaven, and they're also involved with NTD Vacations. And when you're talking about NTD Vacations, we're talking about the Chicago Music Cruise 2025. Look at that bottom of the screen. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff if you join us on this incredible cruise. Now, it's the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Oasis of the Seas, this one, if you missed the one we did in January. And this is March 22nd to March 30th. That's 8 days, Southern Caribbean cruise, folks. It's going to be fantastic. Spring break, we're going to start off in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're going to go to Curacao. We're going to go to Aruba, and we're going to go to Coco Key, Bahamas. Aruba alone is worth the price, guys. And don't forget, it's going to be Tony Ocean and the main event band, Mojo's Jukebox. It's going to also have Hillbilly Rock Stars, the #1 country band in the city of Chicago, and Seventh Heaven, all of us, ChicagoMusicCruise.com. Tell them Tony O sent you, or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725. That's Mary Grievous and NTD Vacations, Chicago Music Cruise 2025. I'm excited because I love cruises, and I hope you guys do too. Laura will be joining us in just a few minutes. So let's see who is watching today. I don't see anybody watching us today right now. They're watching. I just can't pull them up. So we'll see what's going on with that. Yeah, wonderful. All right. So, guys, I want to thank you all for joining yesterday. Anybody who got a chance to stop at Rosario's last night, Chris Maccaro did a great job with his staff. I want to thank my good friend Double T, Tony Toto. Great job, my brother. And it was great seeing everybody there. My friend Daryl Starr, Fred, Susan, everybody, Jambroni, David, Sonny, cousin Tommy. It was great also seeing Christy and Frankie Seta coming up and singing a couple songs. So that was great for you, seeing you, Frankie. And thank you for your kind words on social media. It's Thursday, the 27th of June. We're waiting on Laura Ocean. She'll be here very shortly. Tonight, we're making our debut at a brand new place. Well, brand new for me. It's been there for a long time. The Red Barn and Grill and Brewery. We can't see the comments, honey, so I don't know who's watching. Anyway, Laura is joining us. Hi, Laura Ocean in the house. How you doing, honey?
Why is it all black over
I
there?
have no idea. I can't. There's a black cloud, and I can't get the comments up. So
Because you have two screens, I see.
I only have one.
You have two?
Okay, can you shut that one off? Oh, okay.
Is that better or no?
I don't know. Let's see. Can we see people now? Yep, there they are. There they are. Oh, see what happens.
You know,
That
I am
didn't
going to
see-
get a new name.
She's the one that's Danny Nozak. Hi, Lisa Marie, Nina Terry, everybody.
I am going to be called the,
The Fixer,
no,
the Fixer, Quicker Picker Upper.
now look at, there's a black cloud over me. Look.
I know. I try to get rid of it. I'm not going to sit and fix it now. All right. So,
Weird.
yeah, I don't know. Who knows? There you go. Now you can't see the name of the show. So
Okay,
that's
so let's just put this through my face because then that's better. Okay, how's that?
your turn. Go ahead, hon. You
My
take it.
Lord, I'm the problem solver.
Okay.
Let me solve the problem.
All right. There you
We
go.
still
Now-
have two up here.
Nothing like we can't do this before the show starts like everybody else does. Now the screen is.
There we go. I
it
think
goes.
we're back up. Numbers there.
Yeah.
No, it says end. Don't. Are we back? Are we
I don't know
here?
if you see. Are we there, folks? Great answer. I don't think he
I
went to
think
pee.
you went pee. Are we
I'm completely
here?
out of link now, folks. So
Oh, it
Laura,
doesn't
why don't
take much.
you
Hello
take
again.
over.
Good.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead. There you go.
great.
Take over. It's your turn. Go
Hi
ahead.
everyone.
Hey, go ahead.
it's been better quality camera too, right? Because he had too many things up. He had reached him up
Yesterday there
several
was only
times.
one, so I'm not going to argue over this. All right, Gun.
Okay, so we are back. We are
Yeah,
back.
there you
Welcome
go.
to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. It's been a crazy morning already. Tony's already been fishing. Zoe's already been gone to the groomer. We've already gotten. I was kind of held up on one of my accounts. Was having some issues logging in. So, as you guys know, Laura Ocean Solutions is not a bank or a credit card processing company that you can only reach during certain hours. They reach me anytime, and that's why I'm available to everybody anytime. Just a little plug for Laura Ocean Solutions there. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, which is very cool, guys. All right, tonight we'll be at the Red Barn for the very first time. I've never played there before, so my first time. It's a restaurant brewery, supposed to be outside, 6 to 9. Me and Jerry Jam, so that'll be fun. Tomorrow will be Chicago Prime Steakhouse. I'll be starting at 8:30, but Daryl Armenstar will start the show at 8 o'clock tomorrow. And Saturday will be at Taverna on Division, outside patio with Double T, 8 o'clock in Melrose Park. Sunday will be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy on the 30th for Rat Pack Sunday, me and Jerry Jams. That's a 3:30 hit, guys. All right, so welcome back, guys. We lost you for just a few seconds. And let's get to another sponsor since we missed a couple of chances to do a couple. So we got to do a couple here, guys, for you. Gorelli Pavement Service, family owned and operated. Their service area includes Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, specializing in parking lots, both asphalt, concrete work. They do repairs, replacements, seal coating, crack filling, and lot painting. They have a 5-star rating. Call and speak to a knowledge representative at 815-271-5835 or go to GorelliPavementServices.com. And then if you want your lawn and gardens and all that stuff kept, Jack Vana Landscaping. They offer a monthly maintenance program. Bush trimming, spring and fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They also offer plant design service and installation. They've been servicing the North Shore for 44 years. Call my buddy Tommy at 847-432-5266 and tell him Tony O sent ya. That's it. That's good stuff. And here we are today.
All right, guys. And speaking of taking our little Zoe to the groomers today, this is a time to consider leaving your dog in the car. Do not, I repeat, do not leave your dog alone in the car.
A lot of assholes out there that will do that. Okay, but only just for a minute. No, you don't keep a baby you don't keep a baby or a child in the car. You don't keep a dog in the car. Tell
Mark,
them a couple
Red Barn
things.
is in Mount Prospect.
Mount Prospect, Mark. I'm sorry. Red Barn, I forgot to say the name of the town.
I thought you better stop doing that.
What?
That every time I hear that, I'm thinking you need to stop
The
that.
bush trimming? That's
Danny,
not me. That's Jack Vana.
Every time I hear him do this, my mind goes to the gutter, and I think we need to
It's bush trimming. That's what they do.
Replace that verse.
Bush. Okay. And speaking of my good buddy,
I think he did that on purpose.
Danny Mazzi's in the house, so you know we're talking about.
Of course, Danny noticed it.
Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Buy local, shop local. Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to CrashChampions.com.
Albert, good question. So it's saying that if you leave your dog in the car, if the outside degrees is 70, it's 90 in your car. If it's 85, it's 102 in the car. If it's 90 outside, it's 109 in the car. Dogs suffer from heat stroke and die every year when owners leave them in parked hot cars. Leaving the windows down or parking in the shade is not enough to prevent this, but maybe keeping the air on does. But you don't want to leave the dog alone.
You gotta do it, folks. People should go to jail for that. If that should be, you should get arrested and go to jail, folks, if you get caught leaving your dog in the car or your kid. It's just crazy stuff happening. All right, we got some stuff here. My prayers go out to my friend Herbie Gaines. And Paulina, I think Herbie lost his mom or his dad because the picture says now I'm by myself. And they show a picture of his mom and dad. So I don't know which one he lost. So Herbie, if you're watching, because sometimes he does tune in on Thursdays, our prayers go out to the Gaines
Those
family.
of you who don't know that yet, some people, when you think about it, I'm still under 60. And it's like you're an orphan. I have no parents. it's the weirdest feeling not to have any parents. So Herbie, my prayers go out to you as well, because I know that feeling. It's a very lonely feeling, even though you have your wonderful family around you. But when you don't have a parent, it's very odd.
Yeah, or grandparents. Yeah, I have my mom. Thank God. And when I first hooked up with Lori, I had two moms, so it was fantastic. And my dad died many, many years ago. There's Sonny and Cher. There you go. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Packy is in the house, Carol. I also want to thank Dave came yesterday and Robin Snyder. It was great. The Rosario's was a packed house. It was a lot of fun. All right, couple things here, folks, real fast. Everybody's going to be traveling for the 4th of July. It's amazing. It's only been 4 years, and the unvaccinated are still alive, number one. And number two, look at this, honey. Thursday through Monday, expected people traveling 32 million.
Oh, I seen it on the news.
Out of O'Hare Airport.
Yep.
32 million between Thursday and Monday. They're saying on Sunday there's going to be 2.99 million people screened, and on Friday 3 million people. So 32 million people traveling, and you know what? I don't know how many people are actually traveling who watch the show today, but it's going to be interesting now. It's amazing. Only three. If you go back 4 years ago, nobody would even leave the house. And now, and us unvaccinated, we're all still alive. We should all have been dead. According to our president of the United States and Dr. Fauci, the witch hunter, we all would have been dead if we weren't vaccinated. But we're all still alive. So interesting. Johnny, good afternoon. Johnny, boom, boom. You always have a kid till you lose your parents. Yeah.
Danny, it's so true, because now I am the matriarch of our family, and it is a huge responsibility.
Not only that, but she's in charge of the family.
And I don't like it. I look at my mom's picture constantly. I have questions. Things you don't realize that you still don't know, even at this age.
Yeah, it's sad. And if you're lucky to have one, my mom, thank God, she'll be 85 in November. And I was very blessed to have two, because I had Mama D for a good 6 years.
And I still have Mama C.
And you got Mama C too, and she loves you. We were talking about unvaccinated, honey. And the reason why I mentioned that part of the show today, Barry Sanders was one of the greatest running backs for the Dallas Cowboys. Triple vaxxed, boosted again. Now he's got this heart attack, and now they're saying so many. I don't know, 70. I don't know how many players. If you guys want to fact check this, in the NFL, for the first time, I don't know how many players have got blood clogs and heart attacks since taking that Nazi shot, whatever you want to call it. That's what I call it. So Barry Sanders just came out and said it, and he's one of the most healthiest guys out there, even though he's an older man. And I know you get old, you just got to watch out for that stuff. I'm going to throw some stuff at you, honey, and you tell me if you also, when I was fishing yesterday, I didn't do it that much. I did it early, just for about an hour at Turner Park, and I met a guy named Tex. And he comes up to me and goes, "Hey, buddy, what are you fishing for?" I go, "I'll fish for anything," because Turner Park is right near my house. So whatever I can catch, I'm happy, as long as I'm catching something. And he was an ex-veteran, and he was talking to me. But it was interesting hearing his point of view, the way the world is, and crazy, honey. And
Carol, I'm not political, but I am watching.
Well, you are political. You just don't say it, but we're on the same page, except I'm the mouthpiece. I can't
wait to watch, but I heard they're going to, what are they doing? They're
gag.
Yeah, they're going to have quieted microphones. And,
you know what? And here's what.
But it's still going to be very entertaining.
The debate is tonight. Obviously, if you don't know what we're talking about, our President Joe Biden, former President Donald Trump, 7:00 today. And you know what? And you want to hear I'm going to tell you how unfair it is. You know what they're doing it? On a liberal station. Number one. That's what they're doing a debate. So maybe the second one they'll do on a conservative station. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But here's what I'm hoping. If they do block Trump every time he goes off, whatever, people are going to see that they're only doing it to one side of the debate. When it's a debate, it should be both sides. If you're going to do it to one, you got to do it to the other. And I guarantee you, they will never do it to Sleepy Joe Biden tonight. They won't. Not once they will try to gag him. which is to me is completely unfair. And people will see that the undecided.
Well, let's have that tomorrow to talk about. Don't what ifs tomorrow. You're going to have
I'm allowed to talk about what I'm just
show
saying.
tomorrow.
But what I'm trying to say is, people that are undecided right now, honey, are going to say, "Why is this guy getting all the stops and the gags, and this guy isn't?"
No, they said they're both are.
We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to throw some stuff at you, honey. Today also is National Kissing Day. First time you're going to ever see that, folks. There it is.
Don't
National Kissing.
Never
happen again. Honey, I'm going to throw some stuff at you, and you tell me if you've ever done it as a child.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
Oh, Mr. Deanna.
Mr. Deanna, are you ready? Trump train, baby. Trump train tonight, that's for sure. All right, so let's, I'm going to throw some stuff at you, honey. Did you ever play hopscotch as a kid?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Hopscotch.
Absolutely.
There's Mary joining us.
Hello, Mary.
Hi, Mary. Peanut, Biden, famous words when he doesn't know what to say. Shut up, man. Yeah, shut up, man. They're really juicing him up, boy. How much stuff they put into him, boy, I tell you. Anyway, hopscotch. You remember playing hopscotch? A couple things here. How about jump rope?
Yeah.
I don't know how to jump rope. I can't do it.
I could still do it right now.
But I did do hopscotch. I wasn't bad at hopscotch, but I was not good in jumping rope. How about climbing fences?
Yes.
Maybe one fence I remember climbing when I was a kid, but the other ones I couldn't do it. I'd fall, break my leg, scrape myself
then
up.
it was always chain link, so it's easy. You just put your foot in, boop, 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 and you're over.
Albert has been limited on kissing since the pandemic.
Keeping a distance. Good idea, Albert. That's what I'm going to start telling him. Stop kissing me.
But you know what? You got to understand, sometimes it's not really the pandemic you got to worry about. Sometimes it's the breath you have to worry about. Some people may come up to what?
Deborah and I just kissed.
There you go. Double Dutch. There you go. So, So climb fences. Not good at it, honey. Silly putty.
Yeah. And I had 5 children. So we did all
the silly
these.
putty, and you put it on the newspaper. You put it on the newspaper, and it would bring out it would take the print off, and it would make a copy on the paper or a comic book. Used to love that silly putty. And do you miss drive-in movies?
Oh my God, they were so much fun. My dad used to put a board, like a plywood, in the middle so my sister and I could lay down if we got tired, and him and my mom would be able to watch the rest of the movie.
Andy, you remember me jumping a fence? Well, that was a different story. Now, if someone's chasing me, that's a different story.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you probably jumped fences.
We jumped fences. And I remember, Andy, you were jumping fences too when Large Marge was trying to get a hold of you.
I'm surprised you didn't say something else on there.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
Large Marge. No. One more thing, honey, real fast. What album?
No, I thought you were going to go back to the things you did as a kid. Because there's something you didn't say that to this day I have such a hard time doing.
What's that?
The hula hoop.
Oh, I do the hula hoop. I wasn't too bad at it.
Cannot freaking.
I can do the hula hoop, but you can jump rope. See, there's always some.
Right, but a hula hoop, we could be doing Okay, so there's an exercise piece out right now.
Yeah, there's so many pieces that are still sitting in the house right now.
Nellie and I each bought one. We returned one because we didn't use it enough to have 2. Anyways, it's kind of like a hula hoop, but it's got that thing hanging on it, and you keep the weight going around. Have we used it, or have I used it? Haven't even tried it once.
No, everything is still in a box. The little one where you sit and you pedal. I tried that for a little bit. That didn't work out too good. All right. One last one. I'm going to ask you guys. I'll ask you guys as well. Honey, the first album that influenced your life when you were a teenager.
I can remember the first album, Boston.
Boston?
Don't ask me why with the like the starship on the front or whatever.
Boston, okay.
That I remember that album sitting in my house.
So that made a big influence in your life?
I don't know what the influence was, but I remember listening to it all the time.
With me, it was the Beatles. I'm going to tell you what happened.
Okay.
Every time my dad, to make me be good in school or be good at home with my mom, I just had to be good for the week. Had to go to school. I didn't have to do great at school. Just go to the class and be good to my mom. And I got a different Beatle album every day at the end of the week. So I'd go to Corvettes when we were living in Cicero.
We went to
and I'd pick out that Beatle album. And I'd start with introducing the Beatles, Meet the Beatles, the Beat second album, something new, Hard Day's Night, and every week, and I got the whole Beatle collection. So Beatles big, of course. The Bay City Rollers were big for me. Punk rock was big for me. The British Invasion was big for me as a teenager. I had my Sex Pistols shirt. I had my Ramones shirt on. And I was a rebel in high school. I really was.
All right, disco. I will have to say, yep. I would have to say disco.
There you go. Absolutely. There's Vince Amore. What's up, my brother? Peggy Flynn from Kenosha, Wisconsin. How you doing? Peggy, we're going to be in Mount Carmel, Kenosha, a fest with the Rat Pack, I think.
Oh, gosh.
July 17th or something. It's a Sunday.
Yep.
Mount Carmel Fest in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Also, our prayers go out to our good friend Ryan and Melissa. Melissa's grandfather is under the weather, not doing too well. So our prayers go out to Melissa's grandfather. Of course, owners of Bugsy's in McHenry, Illinois. Also, we lost a few guys that used to watch Land of the Lost. Remember? Land of the Lost.
I never watched that.
It was a great show, folks. But the father, of course, he played Rick Marshall. The father just passed away. Spencer McGillen has passed away. He was Rick Marshall in the cartoon or the animated version as kids, Land of the Lost, if you might remember that. I also want to thank over 1,500 views yesterday for Janine Caramelio with a tribute to Celine Dion. She was on her tour bus. She pulled over to do the interview yesterday. We had a lot of views. She answered a lot of great questions. Of course, she's going to be tomorrow night at the Arcada Theater on the 28th, and Sunday she'll be at the Des Plaines Theater on the 30th, celebrating Celine Dion. That was a great interview. She was a wonderful lady.
Fabulous
and thank you
voice.
for taking the time that we had. And it's funny, the views are great. It always depends on who's on and stuff like that. So it was very, very, very cool stuff, honey. All right, what do you got? You're missing.
Hi, Dennis.
You missed a couple.
I did because it wasn't.
Yeah,
It's a lot right now.
okay.
Do you think pets should be allowed in a hospital room with their dying loved ones?
Yes.
1,000%.
Yes.
First of all, if you're in hospice, the dogs are allowed. So
Yeah.
when my mom was in hospice, we used to bring the dogs all the time. We brought all three of them at different times. So yes, they all did get to go see them.
I think it could be in a hospital in general.
Well, it wasn't a hospital. It was hospice.
But this is how you're asking.
That says hospital, but most people that know they're dying, yeah, that's hard because sometimes they're not time for hospital. I don't know.
You know what?
I don't think. Oh yes, they don't. I don't know if they let you bring your own dogs in, but they do have those emotional support dogs that come around and see the people in the room. So
yeah, that's good. I'd say you should let them bring your own dogs in there.
Oh, Ronnie B is going to be at Bugsy's tomorrow night.
There you go. There you go, Ronnie B. Go see my buddy Ronnie B at Bugsy's in McHenry tomorrow. Hey, Patrice, how you doing? So I believe that they should have the dogs in their hospital bed, even stay overnight and sleep with them. Put a pad, put something. I think it's important.
Absolutely.
It's
Hi,
very
Patrice.
important. Very, very, very important. Right, honey?
Okay, signs that belong together.
Go ahead, honey.
Pisces and Libra.
All right.
Taurus and Jesus.
Okay.
Gemini and Jesus.
All right.
Libras and Libras.
All right.
Sagittarius and Libras.
Okay.
Scorpio and Libras.
All right.
Jesus, Leos, and Holy Water.
Okay.
Aries belong to the devil.
All right.
Capricorn and Libras.
All right.
Cancer and Libras.
Okay.
Virgos also belong with the devil.
Well, I'm a Capricorn, honey. And what are you?
I'm a Cancer.
All right. You're not even listed.
Cancer and Libras.
All right. Well, Libra couldn't make it, so I'm here tonight.
What? Jesus is in us. That's a sign. I like.
Sign that they belong together.
I love that.
You love that one? I love that too. Absolutely. That's a funny joke.
All right, I need glasses. It's long.
It's funny. While you're right before you start that, Newsmax, formerly Mrs. Trump, reportedly will avoid living or entertaining in Washington, D.C. as the first lady if her husband or when her husband becomes president of the United States again. She will not be in Washington. She wants nothing to do with Washington, D.C. Interesting.
Well, she really didn't even at the time. Remember, she was in New York a while.
She didn't care for it. Yeah. Go ahead, hon.
All right, so A man received the following text from his neighbor. This is on We Are Italians.
All right.
Okay. A man received the following text from it. I am so sorry, Bob. I've been riddled with guilt and I have to confess. I have been helping myself to your wife day in and day out when you're not around. In fact, more than you do. I do not get it at home, but that's no excuse. I can no longer live with the guilt, and I hope you accept my sincerest apology with the promise that it won't ever happen again. Bob, in complete shock, didn't know what to do. A few moments later, a second text came in. Damn spell check. I meant Wi-Fi.
This guy was ready to go out and kill somebody. Oh my God. If you're not going to use them, you send them back to me. All right. Well, everyone getting ready to fly, honey. Summer trips and all. 5 ways to be the most considerate airline passenger.
Ooh.
Are you ready? Number 5, treat flight attendants like your personal maid, butler, and assistant. I don't know. The most considerate?
No, that's
I don't know. As your maid?
No, they're not.
Well, we barely talk to our maid. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice job. That's it.
They don't have a maid.
Well, not a maid, but a lady who cleans the house. What do you call her? Housekeeper.
A house cleaner. What do you mean we don't talk to her?
We do, but it's not like you have sit-down conversations.
Oh, we've talked.
I don't even know her name.
Ursula.
I remember, wasn't there a Maria?
Anna.
Okay.
Yola.
Number 4, put your bare feet up on the armrest in front of you. Number 3, chew gum and pop, pop, pop it all flight long.
That's him.
Number 2, watch videos on your phone or tablet with no headphones. Bonus, do it in full volume. And number 1, aggressively recline your seat and never put it back up even for your meals. Those are 5 most considerate things to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Airplane. That was sent in by Samantha Brown, the great Samantha Brown. All right, honey.
Fox 32 News.
Are you ready?
Eddie Murphy confirmed, I heard this on the news yesterday, confirmed that work on Shrek 5.
I've never seen Shrek
happening.
1. I've never seen Shrek.
I don't know if I've really seen the whole thing. Is happening, and also revealed that Donkey is getting its own spin-off.
That means Donkey will have his own things. Wow.
Eddie Murphy shares big update. Shrek 5 reveals Donkey is getting a spin-off. Woo-hoo.
There you go. Hey, Larry, what's up? My opposite twin.
Did you hear about this?
Wait. My opposite twin and me are Geminis. All right. There you go, Larry. Hope you're doing well. This is an interesting story.
This is a very interesting story. Those of you who are familiar with The Notebook.
Not the movie. James Garner and Gina Rollins.
So
briefly tell them about the story.
Real quick, the synopsis is, or the Reader's Digest version, they fall in love as teenagers. They stay in love. They end up she ends up having they get back, whatever. She ends up with Alzheimer's. And you follow them as their wonderful life, and then now he's going to the nursing home every day, and how she's forgetting him, and it's such a freaking tearjerker.
It's a tearjerker.
You
it really
will bawl your eyes out. It's one of those movies. If you want to cry, watch it, and if you don't want to cry,
don't watch it. Yeah,
okay. But in real life, unfortunately, Gina Rollins, who played I don't even know. Allie is suffering from Alzheimer's right now. So she is actually, and the two of them have spoke about this numerous times about the sickness, and now she does have the sickness, which is very sad.
A horrible thing. Another disease that will they ever find a cure for that? That's horrible. I mentioned this yesterday on the show after Janine was off the air. We're talking about Fox 32 News, folks. Women may be one step closer to mandate requiring them to register to selective service or the military draft. I'm going to warn you guys now, if our President Joe Biden wins again in November, there will be a war. There will be a war. And now they're saying about women, you know what? The cutoff is 30 or 34, not even, isn't it? What's the cutoff?
Well, I remember back in the day when my kids were 18. If you have kids, they don't. It's like 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds, 22 maybe. I mean, I don't know how high it goes. I guess it depends on the size of the war and
It all
what's
depends.
needed. I don't know.
Jerry Jams, what's up, brother? See you tonight at Red Barn. So Fox 32, now say you had 3 daughters right now and they were all 18 years old.
Oh, I had 2 sons at the time when things were going wrong too. That was a very scary situation.
It's going to be even more scarier now with this going on. You're correct. Dennis, I know I'm correct. And I know nothing about politics, but if this guy wins again, we're in trouble. So what would you do right now, honey? November comes.
God forbid the country.
Yeah. What would you do if Marissa or Nina or Gianna would have to go to war?
Nina would never have to. He has a baby.
I'm talking about they're 18, 19 years old.
Oh my God. I don't
18,
know.
19, they're going.
I said we'd flee the country.
What would you do?
Even though that's a terrible thing to say, that I wouldn't want my kids, but
flat feet won't even count. Yeah, you're right. Flat feet. Before you couldn't, if you had flat feet, they wouldn't draft you.
oh, for
So
real?
what would you do right now?
Honey, I don't know.
I'm just
thinking what
asking you a
didn't
question
happen.
here. What are you thinking?
I said flee the country.
flee the country. Yeah, there you go. Go to another country that's more screwed up. Oh, unless you get that,
and it is.
unless you go to the countries that we're giving their money to, then maybe
We
then it's
are-
okay.
They all because we always said we go to Canada. We go to Canada as a joke.
Canada is a joke.
It is. That's what I'm hearing. So I
Certain
hear
parts
Canada,
of it. Certain parts.
Canada's
I
having some
think-
issues themselves.
Yeah.
Here, the age limit for active duty and enlistment ranges from 17 to 42 years old.
Oh, depending on the branch.
branch.
Air Force 7 to 42, Army 7 to 33. That means ladies without kids might get drafted as well as gentlemen too, men too as well. This is how bad it could be if it gets there. It's pretty scary world out there. Thank you, Jerry Jams. Facts checker. Facts checker.
So I don't know.
Jerry
WGN had written in about, and I think back in the day, have you ever been to a Boston market?
Yeah.
We always used to go to Boston market when we were younger. My dad, for whatever reason, loved it and brought it home all the time.
Sure.
But they are quietly closing over the last few months.
Well, we named about 20, 30
Oh
different
gosh, yes, Pina. They don't have to have no experience.
No experience. They'll just throw you out there, send you to boot camp, and you do your 8 weeks or whatever the hell it is, and then let's hope it doesn't get that way. Let's hope the right guy becomes president in November. But what I'm trying to say is it's going to get
Did you talk
scary.
about this already? I thought you did.
No. I was waiting on you.
Okay. Sunday, we had Tony, Nico, and Eric's birthday. So we had Tony's favorite is chocolate eclair cake. So we had a chocolate eclair cake and we needed some extra cake. So we had Tony run out and get us it's your fault.
Ice cream cake.
An ice cream cake.
My fault?
It's your fault because you brought Friendlies.
You tell me which one. I asked you which one I should
know.
pick. And
I
you
have
told
to
me
blame it on
Friendlies.
somebody. Anyways, we had a Friendlies ice cream cake on Sunday, which now tells you that
I didn't have any.
Wisteria in it. Listeria, whatever it is.
Listeria, they caught in it. Yeah.
It could be, you may not even know for 70 days. So the Friendly ice cream cakes, if anyone's had a Friendly ice cream cake, check it out online. We did do all the checking. We had an 80-ounce cake. These were 40 and 60-ounce cakes. So I think we're in the clear, but it's just weird that days later.
Well, how are the 80-ounce and they missed one? Oh, we left it. You know what? It's just crazy. So I want to thank Mary for sending that. Mary Grievous for sending that to us too.
I told her, I'm like, what the F?
Thank
what
you,
the
Mary,
F,
on
I
that.
said.
The legendary Greek immigrant who invented soft ice cream, Carvel ice cream. That was the other brand.
Yes. Wait,
Yeah.
what about it?
He was born in Athens
Oh, this isn't about ice
at
cream.
1906, but he was the one who invented the ice cream.
Oh.
The one that we passed up because we bought Friendlies and we got
Because we normally always get Carvel.
Carvel. So it was his
Carvel.
birthday today.
Oh,
Tom
see?
Carvel, born in Athens, Greece, 1906. There you go. So there's the man who invented the ice cream for you. All right.
Hi, Michelle. And Boyd, you are damn right.
Opinions,
Opinions and assumptions promote fear.
Right. Look at absolutely CNN, Jimmy Kimmel, MSNBC.
Kimmel.
You're absolutely right. I agree with you, Boyd. This is very interesting. Read
It is.
that.
I sent this to my daughter.
Yeah.
Never get into a serious relationship until you're finished being single.
Yeah.
Never invite someone into your life if you don't have the space for them in your life to begin with. Never open up a person's heart with no intention on catching them when they fall in love with you. There are good, genuine people in the dating world right now willing to give everything they are to have a stable and healthy relationship with someone they have longed for ever since they can remember. Take my advice, and if you're not ready to step up to the plate, take your hands off another person's future. Cody Brett wrote that, and I think it's
Wow.
spot on.
Spot on is right. And Briars is on sale at Jewel. $2.99 each with a coupon too. Thank you, Albert.
We
so
are
one ice cream will kill
people.
us, and this ice cream will be good.
Save us money.
Save us money and won't kill us.
We are ice cream people around here.
Absolutely. You know what? I like doing some nice stories too. You know, I like to give a little bit of everything. Try to a little bit of mix here on the show.
It's about time.
I do. Every show, if you watch, I always throw one or two nice, good stories. Here's one here, folks. This is a touching one.
You know what, Dennis? Please do. Guys, Dennis just had a great idea. And truthfully, Tony's starting to get a little bit more acknowledgement and some people reaching out on the Tony Ocean Show.
Yeah.
If you guys would be ever so kind and like, comment, and share the show, that would be phenomenal. We should start doing giveaways, like pick a name for all the people who share, like, and comment on the show.
Absolutely. Maybe we should start that after the holiday. But thank you, because we've been getting some bigger views.
We have been, Dennis. And like I said, I've been reached out to on the Tony Ocean website.
Someone reached out to us and asked if we wanted to make money posting or whatever. So something just like that.
If you want to be more of a influence type of thing. So yes.
An influencer.
It's not about the freaking money. It's about getting the word out.
Yes,
helping others.
That's what I always say, helping others, which is very important. Here's a great story. A 93-year-old man still goes to lunch with his wife every day, even after she passed.
How does he do that?
Okay.
Takes her ashes?
Meet Clarence Purvis, a 93-year-old widow from Glenville, Georgia, who continues to honor his late wife's carol by having lunch at her favorite spot, Smith's Diner. The love story began in 1948, flourishing 63 years in Carol's passing death in 2003. Clarence carries a framed photograph of her everywhere, showcasing enduring devotion. He puts it next to her. He actually even orders food for her. Wow. And they eat it together with her picture there, 93 years old. And you know what, folks? I don't know if love, I don't know. I mean, in my shows, I ask how many people are married. I think the most I've ever heard someone be married was like 72 years or something. Do you think, honey, that still lasts like that, like it used to?
Absolutely not.
Right? It's a little. There's Vince Ramundi. What's up, buddy?
Hi,
Albert,
Vince.
Don't call me I'm at the dentist.
General.
There you go. So I'm just wondering, do you think, I mean, you know, like our parents and our grandparents, it's a different world now. I don't know.
It's very much of a different world, but sometimes people give up now.
They give up a little too easy.
They do. And
that's when it's harder to stay together. You could give up, but staying together is what makes you guys even stronger. And I think
but this is better.
Go ahead, honey.
I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. She hugged me. You're supposed to read that.
Oh, that was good. I thought you get a kick out of that. That's weird, ordering food for her. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm sure he takes it home and eats it, but
that's probably his dinner. He really goes out for lunch, and that's his dinner.
It's just something that he still feels that his wife is there. I give the guy a lot of credit. God bless him. Mr. Rogers did not apparently prepare me for the people in my neighborhood.
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
Fred Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
My dad loved Fred Rogers. We had him on all the time at home.
What do you got, honey? Give me the top 5.
Top 50. These are the wealthiest cities to live in, but we'll do the top
5 wealthiest cities to live in.
Okay,
top
number 5, Los Altos Hills, Georgia.
Number
4, Cherry Hill Village, Colorado.
Okay.
Number 3, Hillsborough, California.
Okay.
Number 2, Scarsdale, New York.
Okay.
And number 1, wealthiest city to live in, Atherton, California.
Wow. See? And there's some stuff in places I've never even heard of.
I was just going to say, on the list, I see Paradise Valley, Arizona.
Yeah. It's Illinois, anywhere on there. Chicago, Illinois, New York, anywhere, certain parts of New York, Upper New York.
Sandpoint, Pelican Bay, Florida. Not many that are familiar. I don't see Illinois on here.
Yeah, there you go. That's why, because nobody knows about him. That's why. Kurt Russell, another great actor in the Hollywood world, says George Clooney, a great actor, but hasn't worked in years for a reason. He's arrogant, conceited, and he never shuts up.
Who?
George Clooney. And he's one that said, was him and Howard Stern that everybody unvaccinated should be killed, or
wait, who said that?
Either Howard Stern or
George Clooney.
George Clooney said it should leave or should be kicked out of the country. Should be kicked out of the country. I thought growing old would take a lot longer. Love that quote. Love that quote. Truth. And here's a great one, folks. Stop begging for support. Start networking with strangers. Very, very cool, because the more people you meet, new people, the better everything, and hopefully that's how it goes. I think that's very important.
Welcome, Frankie.
There he is. Frankie said, great seeing you last night. And you and Christy, thank you guys for stopping by and come up and singing a couple of songs. Make sure you sit there and support my good friend Frankie there. Great guy. And, your kind words today on social media, Frankie, it touched me, brother. If I can give a little joy and I can inspire somebody to do something, and I really do appreciate that much. It means a lot to me. It really
Hello
does.
And welcome, Karen.
How you doing, Karen? I hope you're doing well. So that was very nice. And like I said, it's never too late. Never give up on a dream. And the worst thing is wasted talent. When people have something, go out, show it, celebrate it, try it. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, at least you say, hey, I gave it a shot. But not giving it a shot is the most wasted thing.
I tell my kids all the time, will you regret doing it or will you regret not doing it? And if you will regret not doing it, then do it.
Absolutely. What do you got there, hon?
I got sugar-free is code word for replaced with something even worse for you. Isn't that the truth?
Well, you know what?
All of us are looking for that sugar-free. All of us are looking for that quick fix. That's something that's going to help us.
And they're but only in the United States, mind you. Yeah. Because, I was telling you guys, and look, I got a great week coming up next week of guests. And Wednesday, I got my good friend Johnny from Tavern on the Point and my good friend Mikey from Little Pops and Lyle. That's Wednesday. But Friday, we're going to have Anthony Melchiotti on, and he's a health nut, and he's a nutritionist. And he's going to tell us a lot of things that we are thinking is good for him, and it's bad for you. So it's going to be
Dennis,
interesting.
Do it. Sing one more time.
There you go. Sing one more time, Dennis. It's good. One question for you, honey. Tennessee will allow death penalty for child rape starting July 1st.
Where's the question?
The question is, this is in Tennessee. They're doing it July 1st. Is this something that you should talk about? I don't know. If this should be mandatory in every state in the world, you rape a child, boom, they shouldn't even have to arrest you.
Yeah, but you know what? Think about it.
They're never going to get healed.
Wait.
It's going to be stuck with them all the time.
That's my point. Shooting them or giving them the death sentence is too easy and too quick. Torture the fuckers. Sorry. Did I just say that?
Wow. Craig, Boyd, are you guys watching, listening what just came out of my wife's mouth?
When it comes to kids, I'm sorry.
Well, it depends. Depends what side.
What side?
You never know what side agrees. Oh, it's Epstein Island people. They have no problem raping little kids. There are a lot of Democrats on that island, too. So just saying, not all.
If anyone tells you you can't run a marathon while chain smoking,
yes,
just tell them about this guy. It's the 9 at 9 with Larry Potash, Robin Baumgarten, Pat Tomasello, and Tim Joyce. This is actually on Morning News.
His name was
Uncle Chen, the chain smoking marathoner.
And they show him running with it actually
with the cigarette out of his mouth.
You know what? You should get a tobacco scholarship for that. Breaking news: President Joe Biden's son Hunter, who was convicted of jury earlier this month of lying about his illegal drug use to buy a gun, has had his license to practice law suspended in the District of Columbia. So he can't be a lawyer there. What do you know? All right, yeah. All right, so there you go. We get rid of that. That comes up every now and then. Yeah. The punishment should fit the crime. Thank you, Scott. I agree with you, brother.
Absolutely.
I agree with you.
But a quick death?
Yeah.
Not so quick. That's
always swinging. Jerry Seinfeld is getting heckled now. These crazy liberals are out of control. I agree with you, buddy. Hey,
always winning.
Guys.
First of all, that says
always swimming.
It says always
winning. Always winning. That's what I said.
You said swinging.
No, swinging. So I can't see. That's all right. All right, guys.
I'm sorry for him.
Studies suggest that 9 out of 10 men prefer women with curves.
Thank the Lord for that one.
Right? The 10th man drives a Tesla and prefers 9 other men. Ah! Oh, that's a good one. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Why are we running out of money for Social Security and Medicare?
Ask Joe Biden.
And not for welfare, illegals, and free college?
Yeah.
Just a question.
And you ever notice, I was talking about different news stations that report certain things and some of them don't. Here's a perfect example. Why is the BBC allowed to talk about all the illegal killings, rapings, 13-year-old girl, and robbery, but our news don't touch anything about that? BBC, everything in Europe. Much different out there in Europe, folks. Much different out there in Europe. Joke is on us. We still get frisked at airports while millions walk over the border. All those people that are going to get scanned, this 32 million that are traveling.
Kerry, that's a very
they all get scanned, but the migrants can just walk in with no problem, and everybody on that side of the Joe Biden people, they're okay with it. They're okay with it. Think, folks. Think. And tonight it's going to be interesting. I don't know how many people are going to be at the Red Barn.
Forward to it.
I think everybody's going to be watching that debate, so we could be playing to an empty room. I'll be watching it while I'm singing, so that's going to be very interesting. You know how
he hates it when people watch over him to watch the sporting events?
Yeah.
Here's going to be him singing.
That's going to be me
doing this thing.
That's going to be me. Here's something. Anybody remember Carmela telling Joe during the debate a couple of years, 4 years ago, you will do whatever Chinese tells you to do. They gave your son over $1 billion. Carmela, which ended up being his vice president.
Camelia,
Camel Toe, whatever you want to call her. What do you got, honey? Anything good? That was pretty funny.
Okay, yes. So this is really true.
Yes.
Teenage have time and energy, but no money. Working age have money and energy, but no time. Old age have time and money, but no energy. Something's messed up with that.
Something's messed up with that. Here, guys.
The 3 stupid stages of life.
How about it, folks? Rob Reiner, who played Meathead on Archie Bunker, All in the Family. Yeah, let's get ready to mumble. Yeah, but Rob Reiner, director, father Carl Reiner. Here's what he said. I want you guys, because this was funny, because here's what he said. He will set himself on fire if Donald Trump wins the 2024 election. So you actually think he's going to, they should do that a TV show, like a pay-per-view, and watch him light himself on fire. Or watch all these people get on a plane and leave the country. Cher, Barbara Streisand, The View, De Niro. Just film that and watch everybody leaving. I would love to see that. Would love it. Social Security fund is running out of money because our intelligent politicians gave money to people who never paid into it.
Yeah.
Karen, God bless you. I'm predicting November, Grandpa Joe will get another 4 years. Oh, always winning. Always not good. That's not a good answer. But I'm glad you got your opinion thank God we can still do that, right? Always winning. Very good. Oh, thank you. Mr. Ron Onesti again watching. Hey, 2 days in a row. Talking about my good friend Ron. Of course, Arcata Theater. We got the Speakeasy. We've got the Displays Theater, Taylor Street. And Ron's going to have my good friend Janine on. And we're a special celebrity celebrating Celine Dion this Friday. Friday, the 29th. She's going to be at the Arcata Theater, and then Sunday on the 30th she'll be at the Displays Theater. So if you love Celine Dion, go to oshows.com and check it out. And we'll be at the Speakeasy this Sunday. So we're excited. Even Laura's coming. And my family's coming to the Speakeasy this Sunday.
We need to eat too.
For Red Pack Sunday, me and Jerry Jams at 3:30 show, oshows.com, supporting my good friend Ron Onesti. And Ron, me and Ron got a deal going coming very soon, a brand new cigar company. We're going to give you more details coming up in a few weeks about a new cigar company that I'll be helping promote. And I'm excited about it because it gives me some new challenge to help and promote. So I'm excited.
Please give him more things to do.
Clean bill of health. There you go. Oh, Mr. Antonelli, Mr. A, congrats. Great news. Clean bill of health for Mr. A. Great news, David. Thank you, pal. That is very cool. And there you go. Thank you. Don't forget, folks, 4th of July weekend. Yeah. We're going to be at the Thirsty Parrot Saturday night. We've never played the Thirsty Parrot on a Saturday. They've always been Sundays. We are doing the Thirsty Parrot Saturday, July 6th, 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Lake Geneva, Lake Como, with Tony Toto and Jerry Jams. I'm excited on a Saturday night in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin on the 6th.
As you know, we love Lake Geneva.
It's going to be very, very cool, honey. Yes, as we are coming, I want to be 16 again and ruin my life differently. I have new ideas now.
Isn't that the truth?
You gotta love it, folks. Love some of the stuff that you guys keep sending me. If you walk by my house and you hear me yelling, it's not yelling. I call it motivational speaking for people that don't want to listen.
Do you know my kids ask us all the time that, why aren't you arguing? What are you arguing about? I'm like, arguing? What were we arguing?
It's just that we talk loud. I talk loud. And she never realized it until I talked with my mom. And now she knows.
I always know you talk loud.
Well, that's what I mean. And she thinks, why are you yelling? It's not.
Well, because if everyone's sleeping and him and I are up at the crack of dawn.
Well, yeah, I got it.
It's like, hush.
One thing you guys need to remember before the debate.
Dennis, I am trying. This one I am definitely, because you know I love to be in Lake Geneva. And yes, Albert, you will.
There's Nina. Nina. That means Kellen's watching too. Hi, Kellen.
Grandma's on her way. As soon as I'm done.
Kellen. Grandpa loves you.
Wait, General, debate comes on at 9 Eastern. So we have 8 o'clock then.
Oh, 8 o'clock. So we'll be okay.
Okay, right, perfect. And you started 6 then, right?
I started 6. I'm done at 9. Yeah.
Woohoo. So Nina, Grandma will be there just in a few.
Hi, Nina. I love you, honey. Give my best to Eric. Love you both. All right, guys, before the debate tonight, this is a fact, and you fact checkers can check this out. Our president, Joe Biden, gave a eulogy. Well, he wasn't president, I don't think, at the time, but he was in the Senate. Gave a eulogy at Robert Byrd's funeral. Do you know who Robert Byrd is?
No.
He's the Grand Wizard, or was the Grand Wizard of the KKK. That's suspicious. Okay.
And last but not least,
put down your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, go ahead, honey.
Chicago Public Schools launched its free lunch meal program on Monday to provide meals to the Chicago Public Schools students until August 9th.
Gotta love it,
Very
folks.
nice.
And also, let's not forget our good friend, some airtight windows and siding. You know, you need those windows done, the siding done. You need some stuff. So if you're looking for new windows and you want it done right, do it right with airtight. For honesty and quality and bendability, do it right with airtight. Serving the Chicagoland for over 30 years, do it right with airtight. Call Louis Pipes at 708-788-5000 and tell them Tony O sent you. And don't forget my good buddy Sal from Deutsch Power Center, serving the construction and diesel industry in the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center. Guys, It's been a wonderful, wonderful hour again with you guys. We really do appreciate you guys watching every day. And our numbers seem to be going up, 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 which I
So
love
again, please share and like the show. Comment,
Share and like
share
it.
and like
Share
the
it.
show.
And one thing I got to tell you, which is so funny, Hillary and the entire federal building nuked to hide her crimes. The woman is wicked to core. Reminder, the building in Oklahoma City was blown up and destroyed just 4 days before Hillary Clinton was to be indicted in the Whitewater scandal. All documents lost. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Honey, you're supposed to do
That's
suspicious.
suspicious. Oh, my God. All right, guys, it's coming to the end. But you know what? We know what we forgot real fast. Thursday, June 27th. Birthdays. Birthdays. June Lockhart, Mrs. Robinson from Lost in Space, 99 years old. John Mayall, blues guitar player, 90 years old. George Michael, and you got to have faith, faith, faith. George Michael celebrating a birthday. Carly Simon, you're so vain, 81 years old. Jimmy, boom, boom, dynamite. Walker turns.
JJ.
His real name is Jimmy Walker, yes. 77 years old. Cindy Luppet, great director, he's 77. Antoinette Giancana. Antoinette, how you doing, my dear friend from Elmwood Park, 84 years old. Paul Frees was the voices of the Snowman and Santa Claus Coming to Town. He did all those voices for those shows, Christmas shows. Derek Jeter from the New York Yankees, 50 years old today. Howard Kalin from Flo and Eddie from the Turtles, band from the 60s. You got to love it. Lori, Joey LaRusso's wife, Lori,
Oh,
a
yes,
girlfriend.
I've seen that.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Lori.
Don't forget, Anthony Bourdain would have been 68 years old. Al Molina, he played Al on Happy Days. He plays Murray. He played Murray on The Odd Couple. And my good buddy Jimmy Place, downtown Chicago, Jimmy. And I want to wish an early birthday to my lovely wife, Laura Ocean, on this Sunday. Happy birthday, my love.
Thank you, dear.
Happy birthday. The big 6-0.
Hey,
She looks beautiful.
hey,
That's
hey.
okay. Hey.
Hey. Who are
All
you
right.
talking about? Wait,
It's
real
okay.
quick.
Yes. Just so you guys
Yes,
know.
Mark. I read this morning. Heartland Animal Shelter flooded this morning and are looking for other shelters to help accommodate the other dogs that are not able to be in there. So, yes. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't have that on there.
Oh, my God.
Heartland Animal Shelter
I
flooded.
Yeah, thank you for that, Mark. I appreciate it. Guys, tonight we'll be at the Red Barn Brewery and Grill in Mount Prospect. That's an 8 o'clock show, a 6 o'clock show, 6. And we're outside, me and Jerry Jams. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime with Daryl Armistad. Saturday, Taverna on Division in Melrose Park, 8 o'clock outside. And Sunday, Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy on the 30th for Rat Pack Sunday, 3:30. Phil's birthday to do. Yeah, Phil Gotti's birthday. I got to get Phil on the show, man. He's great. All right, folks, we got to go. But before we go, I'll give a happy 100-year anniversary to Ace Hardware.
Woo!
Buy local, shop local, Norges Plains, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and Mesa, Arizona, folks. Download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. And go to the Norge store this Saturday on the 29th and get some free food. They're going to be grilling. And don't forget to tell them to grill your ace off. Every time you tell them to grill your ace off, you get $20 off any grill purchase. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, it's time for us to go. Remember a few things. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment, and be kind to one another, folks. We both have all of us have different opinions, but let's respect each other's. It's okay to talk about it, and it's okay to say, hey, this is what I believe, but this is what I believe. And we got to at least try to respect that. We're not going to all agree, folks. That's just part of us.
You mean because you have different political views, you could still be friends?
Yes, you can. You'd be surprised how
Because
many
you have different
friends.
Religion, you can still be friends?
Yes, you'd be surprised how many friends I have that like Joe Biden. And it's just almost like, if they're bad at golf, you say you're a bad golfer. Yeah, you picked the wrong guy. But that's what makes America great again. And watch that debate because we want to.
I will be the greatest president that
We want to make America great again. Guys,
Everybody go watch the show tonight. It's going to be so much entertainment.
watch that debate, folks.
I'm glad I'm not here tomorrow because he's going to be all over that
Former
one.
President Donald Trump.
Yes,
and
Yolanda.
Sleepy
Hello,
Joe,
my friend.
Sleepy
We
Joe,
are
Joe
friends.
Biden. All right, guys, look at it. Yolanda, I love you, honey. Mike, I fart in your general direction. Thank you, Michael. Michael, you have a great day. Guys, go out, be cool, have fun. And the words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. We need it more than ever in this world. God bless you all, everybody. Thank you for watching Ocean's Pit Little Show. Be back tomorrow, same time, same station. Nick Sahajas, the piano man, take us out.
Woo!
Oh, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
They can't come here. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you next time.
God bless you. Peace and love.